Hello, it's Joe. Hi guys, today I'll be doing a vlog. Fuck you. Hi guys. Bob. Tutush.
When you've done it, the purple pens have been given out, and that's for up-levelling, which I know some of you are used to doing from primary. You might have done a bit in year 7, some of you might not have done it. But basically, what you do with your purple pen then is you go through your work with fresh eyes. It's quite good that it's a new lesson. Any boring words or any spellings that you're not sure of, squiggly line, and obviously they're the ones that you're going to change. Check your work makes sense. So many times people are in such a rush for the first ones to finish. Look, I finished. And when I read it, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Look, read this. And they read it back and they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? And they've not bothered proofreading it before they pass it on to me. Right? Because all I'm going to do is mark it in green until it doesn't make sense. You can do that yourself. It often helps to read it aloud when you're checking to make sense. The only thing with that is in an exam, obviously you can't do that. You have to learn to read in your head. Have you followed SNF?
Yep.
So if it's just one paragraph, that's fine. But if you've gone on to 2, think about the structure. Is it interesting to read? Have you got some good but interesting vocabulary? The correct format, which is easy to read the description, and then is it finished? There's no point up-levelling half a piece of work, okay? We need to up-level a finished piece, even if it's a short piece. Okay, so you only up-level once that work is finished. Now this, I've added to the PowerPoint, so it's now on show, so you can look at this as you go through it. Then, you up-level in purple. So when we're up-levelling is reading through, checking it yourself. Use I-spaced, okay? So look at the start of your sentences. Is there a variety? Make sure you've not started every sentence with the same word. Use sniff, use snot. If you're not sure about something, ask a neighbour. Magpie from the Waggles. There's a waggle on here, which we looked at last lesson. How, are there any words that perhaps you could steal?
No.
Like vibrancy, or exotic, or mingled, or echoed, or extraordinary.
No.
That's what waggles are for you to use and abuse them. Okay, so go back to waggle if you're not sure how to improve. You can also use the 6-step sentences to improve. This is on your super skills, okay, which is on show bin, it should be in your book. So, can you change the verb? If you've put people were running, which is quite a boring verb, can you change that? Can you change the nouns? Instead of people, can you be more descriptive? Teenagers, men, women, dancers, that type of thing. Adjectives, describing words. Okay, can you change them? Can you play around with the word order? So, using your I-space, could you start off a sentence with an adverb, like frenziedly, the dancers are moving like... can you add any extra information or add an adverb? An adverb tells you how something's done. The level of descriptors I'll put on show me now, okay? I can't remember if I've done that already, but I'll put it on. Okay, so that's how you can level up. And then, when you are ready, perfect presentation. So, can I just borrow yours? No. I don't mind, in your first version, seeing this. This doesn't offend me, because it's the first draft. And in an exam, you actually wouldn't get marked down for doing that, okay, because it's first draft writing in an exam. So that is fine. I don't think that is bad at all. But when we do it in purple, what we're aiming for is perfection. You've already sort of drafted it out. So then you rewrite your description of the Brazilian Carnival. I know some of you are doing the Brazilian crowds at the football, which is fine. With your purple pen of progress and perfect presentation. And I just put a couple of interesting quotes on, which I quite like using quotes. So this one says, don't tell me the moon is shining. Show me the glint of light on broken glass. What does that mean in terms of writing description?